Alright, Shalom Yasharala, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Bahasham Rakakadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of JMS Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the big 100% truth. And this today is going to be my last few videos being uploaded. So this one going to be dealing with the sinus and cold, and then the last video is going to reiterate on all the simple remedies to assist you in the in this flu season, as they call it. I don't care about it, but this the cold weather, the cold weather, yeah. So for those who have allergies, or who suffer with sinus, or who suffer with cold, or who suffer with other ailments, or fevers, or sore aches, the usual headache, ear aches due to what the coldness would bring to certain people, and them thing could be fixed. Check out the mucous membrane video that literally gets rid of all of them. You have to take a series of fasting. Firstly, a nice little 2 days fast, water fast to be exact, and then after that the list goes further. But I will go back into these things on the last video, which dealing with the recipe video. I will not be doing herbal video for a while, so I'm going to be going back into my regular videos, because I have plenty after I want to push out and I didn't get a chance to. It's just written down in a book, so yeah. If anybody asks any questions, probably if I'm not then go over or go through, I don't mind doing a video to go through to explain to them and give them understanding though. So yeah, like this video going. Sinus and cold basically. I don't know the name of it yet, but that's what we go call it for now. So firstly, like I understand what sinus, right? Now it's I have an app here where it gives a nice little breakdown, which I like very much, right? So it says, when you go into this it have a few ads, ignore the ads to be exact. It says the time of cold and sinus, closed nose and headache, right? But there are a very simple move that you can do every day at home, in the office, whenever you like, in order to help you free the sinus with a massage on the part or on the area, right? It says the sinus are 4 couples of cavity that communicate with the nose and that are placed inside the thickness of the bones surrounding the eyes, the nose, and the cheeks. And with that understanding, we could go into right here. So when they do with the parts, there's the frontal sinus, there's the sphenoid sinus, there's the ethmoid sinus, and there's the maxillary sinus, right? With that understanding, the sign it does hold its purpose, right? Now, and the functions of the sinus, or the functions of the paranasal sinuses are not 100% clear. It says several proposed functions are lightening apparent weight of the head, humidifying and heating inhaled air, increasing and resonance of speech. And the last part is acting as a crumple zone to protect vital structures in the event of facial trauma. Understand? So, with given that understanding, let's continue. Just to write it a little small. This video is going to be short, be honest with you. So, it says, like the nasal cavity, the sinus are lined with a mucous membrane. So, as you see, which we did a video back then, that is where I commented this for. Composed of cells that produces mucus and have silica. Incoming dirt, and well, before I go, silica is a compound, right, that removes foreign
substances from your body. So let's continue. Incoming dirt particles are trapped by the mucus, and then are moved by the silica into the nasal cavity through small sinus openings, right? Which is called ostia, right? Ostia, if I have the correct pronunciation. Let me go back now with that nice little breakdown we get from this app. It says the sinus. No, I read that part already. But it says if the sinus are blocked or accumulate too much mucus, then they can become inflamed, and the sinusitis may occur. So now we understand how sinusitis occur, right? These moves that are proposed consist in a massage of the sinus with a purpose to free them from mucus and reduce in this way the pressure and the irritation of the cavities. It says, well, as you see it yourself, nice little simple thing you could do. Rub your hands and your palms on the back of your hands. As soon as your hands are warm, lean the back of your thumb on the forehead. Okay. As you can see the picture. What picture? What picture? Okay, right, good, right there. See that? That's the picture right there. Right, so now let's continue. Forehead, as you can see the picture. And by pressing down slightly, drag the thumbs until the temples. So you're dragging your thumbs till you reach the temples, right? It says, repeat for some time, then lean the back of the thumbs on the sides of your nose, and by pressing the part slightly, drag the thumbs until the air. So you're reaching it by your nostrils now, and you're dragging it until you reach the air, right? I mean, I never know about that because I don't really suffer. I do good job. But anyways, repeat the moves. Now, simple therapy you could do on your own when you have that time. But I gonna kind of give you some. Well, we already break down the sinus, but we could so we had to worry about that. So let's come up for that app. This app had a close too, and now let's go into what you could use. Simple remedies you could use at the point in time. Common cool and this works for sinus as well. You have the holy basil, or what you call it tulsi, right? So you have that. Now, I'm not going to follow the exact recipe because I see in here ginger powder form an excellent substitute for teas during cold and flu. This may be taken by adding milk and sugar 3 times a day. So you see why we don't follow this nonsense, because guess what? You don't add sugar or milk if you want to get rid of your mucus in your nostrils or in your body. That will add mucus. So now you had to use this earning spirit. Now forget that. You use your holy basil, you use your ginger. You understand? If you want to use a turmeric, you use a turmeric, use the amla seeds, right? And you substitute black pepper with cayenne pepper. Now you could drink the ginger and the holy basil with the turmeric and the amla separate. So anyways, let's go into it. I mean, that is pretty much what that has there, which is utter nonsense concerning the milk part. So that's why we do our own thing. Now, aside from what I can give you here, I can give you a few of my regular recipes that will deal with sinus, cold and sinus immediately. Even the advanced cold, as we know as the variant, right? So, firstly, as you see in here, the immediately eucalyptus and plantain. Immediately, without a doubt, that is the first thing that come up. So guess what? Take that down. Eucalyptus oil or the regular eucalyptus plant, the leaf, and you could draw and drink that, or you can mash it up in a mortar and pestle and make a little juice, and then take the extract from the mashing up the liquid, and you drink that. That works well as well. You have the plantain. Then when you go for it, you have the thyme, you have the devil's claw, horseradish, pine needles. But the thyme, I can guarantee you this: if you add rosemary with thyme and ginger, I say it again, rosemary with thyme and ginger, you draw that, and I talk about the broadleaf thyme, the oregano, right? You draw that, people, and you drink it warm, not cold, not too hot, just right temperature. You can throw it down your throat without having to burn you. You drink that like that, I'm sure. Now that you see that recipe I give already, I'm sure if you have the cold and you fast and you drink that twice, day and night, when you get up in the morning, the next morning, you will not be feeling no way. The cold will be gone. I'm telling this because of my experience and people who have helped with their experience. That fix the same day, or get up in the morning gone, or or so on and so forth. Right? So take down these things. Make sure this thing is recorded. Take down these things, please. This is a short video, as you could see. Then we have what you could consume, what you could use again. Now I'm telling you this: echinacea with golden seal capsules will work. Echinacea with golden seal capsules and Asian ginseng. You grab these 3 capsules and you could take that, fast and take that and drink water. Or you could drink a herb tea, like I say. Herb tea and water. That will kick them mucus and the parasites, the bacteria that the mucus are collecting over a period of time out of the system, number 1. The virus over this out of the system, number 1. And 2, re-jump and boost your immune system. And increase the strength of your T cells. So make sure when you're consuming this, you could add the ginger, the thyme, and the rosemary. And when you're drinking it, you take these capsules. And this is not just for cold, this is for sinus as well. This is not for sinus as well, no. This is for prevention of the big C as well. This is the prevention of mucus in the joints, called arthritis as well. You understand? So that will do the trick. Peppermint, very good too. You could use the peppermint oil with eucalyptus. I'll give you a nice little recipe for the oils itself that you could use if you want to get natural oils. I guess if you want to go in the pharmacy and get the oils, you could go ahead. But I would, if you get natural oils, even better. But peppermint oil with eucalyptus. I'll list 3 things: peppermint oil, eucalyptus. Normally people just use menthol or menthol crystals. You could, if you want to fix that mucus, that mucus out your system in a 2 days period, you add the menthol crystals into your gas container. You add the whole bottle, a small bottle of peppermint oil, half the amount in eucalyptus, and you use half the container of the menthol crystals. You mix that. You could add turpentine, the spirit of turpentine oil. You throw it inside the whole mixture, and guess what you're adding? You're adding something to lather, like baby oil or something, natural oil that you could use. You could add that to lather it, and you mix that. That means it will be getting a reasonable portion when you're done, right? I would say like about 200 milliliters or 400 milliliters overall, about 200 or 300 milliliters overall to be exact, of liquid you will be getting there. And what you're doing is you're rubbing some in your hands, and you rub it in your head, and you rub it on your forehead, and you rub it on the nasal passage, not in front, but not the passage, the top of the nose, and you hit some on your chest. And you'll bring out so much mucus, so much mucus. And next thing you could use, and again, you could use the garlic with the honey and the onions, but you had to add ginger to that. And when you're grating it, you either grate it fine or you cut it up whole. If you cut it up whole, you gotta let it soak a little bit longer. But the suggestion is to grate it fine. When you grate it fine now, all the nutrients will come out much easier, right? Allowing you to have a better faster chance of getting rid of E. coli and you consume that 3 times a day for the next 2 days, you would see a major difference. Then we have, when you're going more into it, they have animu, which we know as animu is I forget the name of it. Oh gosh, Guinea hen weed. Sorry, animu is Guinea hen weed. Then we have the bay leaf. Bay leaf tea is very good. You can add the bay leaf tea to your ginger tea. Your ginger, thyme, and rosemary. Add the bay leaf. Give it a nice little taste that helps to soothe the lungs as well and allow the mucus to come out easier. Smoother process to be exact, while being more calm and relaxed. It also cuts fevers if you didn't know. So, but really and truly, to get rid of your mucus or the cold or the flu season, it really isn't hard. As you can see, it's simple ingredients that you can get. You don't need these big ingredients like chaparral and cat's claw and whatever. I mean, it's very beneficial, but you don't necessarily need them because these things will help to get rid of it fast. Now, I'll give you all something which you already know. The wormwood, the black walnut, and the clove. Draw and drink that. Once you draw a cup, meaning if you get the pack, it has $20 pack that you can get. You can throw all in one, $20 pack in the wormwood, $20 pack in the black walnut. Half the clove pack. Half of the clove pack. Half of the clove pack. And the clove powder too, not the clove powder pack. Half of that. And with that half now, you mix that up with the in a container with the wormwood and black walnut. If it's fine, if it's powder, good. If it's not powder, you could grind it to make it powder. But make sure the clove, you get the clove as powder form. And you have that mixture there covered in a container. And if you get sick, take a half of a take a teaspoon, a half of a teaspoon, or let's say a 3/4 of a teaspoon, or a teaspoon. And you add it in a cup of water. You boil some water, and then you throw it inside that cup with the recipe in, and you cover them. Give it an hour, or at least a half an hour itself. And you drink that whole cup. And shit you not, your cold, your sore throat, your cough, your symptoms, if you had short breath, if you had fever, it will immediately cut. Simple ingredients that you can get, just 3 ingredients. It will immediately cut. Let's not talk about if you're adding neem. If you're adding neem as a 4th ingredient, that alone, that it will cut much faster than it would normally cut with the 3 ingredients. Just letting you know, just a heads up I'm giving you all. Also, for those who have problems to lose weight, the mixture with the neem, the wormwood, the black walnut, the clove, and the neem also cuts your appetite because it paralyzes parasites and certain bacteria, and the rest of them would get rid of the parasites and the eggs and the bacteria. So when that enters your system and it goes down into your throat, it immediately cuts your appetite, which means now you would have more control over your eating. With that being said, if you really want to throw off some weight, what I can tell you is throw off your white bread, throw out your meats for now. Make sure there's no feast or anything coming up. You throw off your meats for now, you throw off your white bread, right? You throw out your sugar, or give somebody else it, I guess. Give it away. Don't throw it away. Just give it away. And you change your whole diet. If you have a family, let them get involved because it will help them and you, right? So what you're doing is you fill I getting carried away. Let me deal with the sinus first, and the next video we'll deal with all them things, right? So what you can consume as well as sorrel, right? You can drink sorrel with shadow benny. What that do, it increases the reservoir of the antigens or the fighter cells, as well as the strength in them. So it increases capacity and increase their strength. And if you consume that with the golden seed, the echinacea, the Asian ginseng, with some ginger, I'm telling you all, if you buy a capsule, the container with the capsules on them, the natural or 100% organic or natural, 100% natural, something like that. and you consume that, I'm telling y'all, this do it for a month. Try for a month. You get these three. If you buy one 1 week, you buy one the next week, you buy one third week, and then you try all of them together with what I'm telling you here: the sorrel, the shadow benny, and the ginger. Or you could even make a tea out of it, the sorrel juice, the sorrel flowers, and you add the shadow benny, you add the ginger, you add the thyme, you add the rosemary. It might taste like seasoning, but guess what? That, perfect. You don't need nothing else. Your immune system going to increase, especially if you're drinking it alone, and taking the capsules alone, and you're drinking like alkaline water, or like just say fruit water, or herbal water, separate, like, you know. If I just make my herb water like as water to drink, from that, you literally would be fine. And after taking it for a month, you literally would not be getting sick. And this is the beauty of Yahweh's creation. This is the beauty. It says the Most High had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. This is the beauty. Was not water made sweet with water, the virtue thereof might be known? Understand? This is the beauty of his creation. He put things in such a way that really and truly, you don't need to be going into any system and the pharmaceutical system and them nonsense. You know? That is just where it is. You don't need to do that. He put things in such a way that if we learn, it would take us, if it takes us 2 years to learn about this, that's all it needs. That's all we need. Just like how you learn the scriptures. Of course, we'll continue reading over a period of time, the Spirit will continue to bless you. When I say bless you with more knowledge, more understanding, understand? For those who are ordained for that. But really and truly, this is the beauty of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You can't get better than that. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You could get better than that. But living on this earth, he already healing you. Especially his children who ask, dealing with the elect and the wanted. He's already preserving us. Especially for the end, coming down to the end. But into the climax that you got trouble. He's already preserving us. And on top of preserving us, he makes sure and put things on this earth to make sure that we remain preserved. After we messed up so much times. I suggest you all take these things down. Next lesson going to be dealing with a lot of things. So I have to go on tongue. When I come back, I'll be dealing with the other lessons, dealing with all the other recipes and techniques, let's say, certain things you could do to prevent certain ailments. You understand? Certain signs that you could look for that you don't need. I mean, if once you start cleaning your body, you won't need to look for signs again. I mean, that's what you, because you will have a zeal over a period of time for not eating. I tell you something. When I started fasting, after 7 days of fasting, I didn't want to eat again. So you know what? I did not eat again. Literally, I didn't want to drink water. I didn't want to eat, and I realized that if I did not. And it reached me about a good, I can't remember how much days exactly, but I would say 27 to about 31 days. I can't remember. I really can't recall after a certain period of time now. Not that my memory was fading on them, but it's like I remember some events took place on that time. And I can't remember when I stopped. I want to tax my brain to remember when I stopped the fast. But I believe it's around 31 days. But I would just to be on the safe side. I don't want to lie, so I would say, just in case I forget, and I can't remember, I would just say, wait, let me tax it.
Alright, that is after the big C, the variant situation. My father coming down. No, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then end up going Port of Spain, 25, and then I went by some event by Chelsea, and 26, 27, somewhere I went again, 28, 29, about 29, no, yeah, 29, I was wrong, so I said 29 days. So, and then from there, I started to drink herb water, or herb teas and herbs, and so on and so forth. So, whatever was in my body had enough time to repair, had enough time to remove, and had enough time to come out. And then from there, I went into herb tea, and from herb tea, I went into intermittent fasting, and that did the trick. Intermittent dealing with eating once a day. My eating was cucumbers, lettuce, onions, and garlic, and fruits with it, and that's it. Just that once a day, and I just drinking water, not alkaline, spring water, twice a day. A 1.5 liter bottle, which overall comes up to two of that will come up to about 3 liters of water. So that was my my meal. So yeah, I don't want to calm down because I was eating. Or else, that is what it is. So, anyways, so this concludes the lesson. Again, lesson will be short and sweet. So, just remember the reason for this lesson is to preserve life, or prolong life to be exact. And it says in 13, right? In 14, so like Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse 14. For they shall also, right? So they shall also pray unto the Most High that he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life. It says, for he that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hands of the physician. So this concludes the lesson, people. I hope this lesson was indeed edifying. I went into the sinus, and yeah, I mean, the recipes that I give was very good. Like I say, y'all can make your own. I can give y'all one more here. You add in sea moss, you add in ginger, sea moss, and ginger. Normally the three, sea moss, ginger, and cinnamon. You're drinking that, and you're drinking Cordencio Negro or Matico in the morning. What Matico is, that is Cordencio Negro, which we showed multiple times. And I believe the common cold symptoms, the common cold, maca, I guess. But you see, it kind of draws on the line of the same. And really and truly, what I give here would cut everything exactly. Echinacea, golden seal, you understand? Ginger, it's the same thing. As they say, it's just a more advanced, it's just a little advanced. The same exact thing, right? Just for you all to see here. That's the reason why I give that. Tamarinds you can eat as well. Tamarinds is very good. You can eat tamarind as the fruit itself, the guava as the fruit. Those things also help to cut the cold. So just giving you a heads up. So anyways, Shalom Yasharala, God Hala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Bahasham Kakadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp and us great minister for the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. And Shalom to like-minded brothers speaking like-minded truth as well. And again, take down the precepts. The lesson this evening is going to be the last lesson concerning the herbal health for a while. This is my lot, but if anyone asks a question, or that they need to be edified or something so that they can get help, there you go. I'm here. Message me, inbox me, whatever you need to do, so that you can organize yourself, right? Because the aim is to get you all healthy and strong, especially dealing with of us being hopeful elects, or let's say part of the wanted to be exact. I hope this really and truly would assist you all in strengthening your bodies, in prolonging your health.
so that you can continue to serve Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai with strength and dignity and encouragement. So, Shalom Yashurala.